Good morning, fam. Good morning. So, we went out yesterday and we were able to find some garlic. So, I'm going to plant my garlic and see if we can make some magic happen with the garlic. So, I got my dirt already poured in my container here. Kind of. And I also had talked about the worm castings. So I'm going to put this in there to see if it will help, because I don't really use any fertilizer. So I'm using the worm castings to help fertilize my dirt. So I'm going to mix that in a little bit. And let's smash it down some. Then I'll get my garlic. So I've never planted garlic before. So I did some reading last night, and it says that garlic has a hard time reorienting itself. So you have to make sure you put the root side down, and they should be a couple inches apart and a couple inches away from the edge of the container. So I'm gonna just take a little finger and push it down in there, and then we'll get some water and water it so that it have some moisture. So I broke the garlic clove apart. And see, this is just broke the little garlic clove apart, and as you can see, there's a little green where it's trying to come up. So I'm gonna plant that with that little green part coming up, where the stem's coming up, because the stem, it will find its way back to the top. So we're gonna get that planted. And I don't want to put too many of them in here. So I'll put one there. And then I'll put one more. And we'll get it watered. And we'll see what happens. Let's get the dirt nice and moist. And we'll see what happens with the garlic. So I don't know for sure where I want to put the garlic. So I think I'll just slide it right over here. By my spinach, and see what happens. So I got my garlic planted, slid it over there right by my spinach, and see, that's looking, I'll say, my little pot garden is looking pretty good. So we're gonna wash the garlic and see what happens with the garlic. So I'm still a little concerned about my beans though. I don't know. I think they're going to be okay. But I still have beans coming in so early on such a young plant. Now I was taking the beans off because I didn't want the plant to spend its energy making beans, because right now I just want it to grow. So I'm going to take these beans off and see if that helps it, and kind of bulk up some more and get some more leaves and vines going, because I don't want it to spend all its energy making beans. Not yet anyway. So I've got another one, and it's pretty much doing the same thing. It's making beans already. So as you can see, I got a couple beans. So I'm gonna pull those beans off, and maybe we can get this plant to start to really bulk up and make leaves and sturdier vines instead of making beans. I don't want it to spend its time making beans. Not yet anyway. I want it to get bigger and maybe healthier and sturdier. And there's my happy little Bonnie Bell. She's growing well. We don't have any blooms on her yet, and that's probably too early for blooms on the Bonnie Bell. Still, I'm just really concerned about this bean plant. Does it need some kind of nutrient that it's not getting? Do I need to add something to the dirt? I'm not sure. I don't know why the leaves are turning brown. So if anybody knows, is there something that I should add to the dirt to help sturdy this plant up and get it, I don't know, really growing? Because it's blooming, so I'm going to say it's healthy, but I don't want it to spend time making beans right now. I want it to get stronger. So if anybody knows what I should do, please drop me a comment and let me know. And that's where I'm at with my pot container patio garden. I'm really trying. I'm an amateur at this. And you see what my cucumber is doing? It's reaching over and grabbing the tomato plant, and I really wanted to not grab the tomato plant. I wanted to grab the cage. So I am not sure how to train my tomato plant. So I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna tomato plant my cucumber. So I'm going to wrap my cucumber around. Let's see if today is the day that it stays, because I'll come out tomorrow and it'll be on the tomato plant again. How about if we give it a little distance from the tomato plant? Think maybe that'll work? Let's see. I'll tell you, I never would believe I would be growing vegetables in pots on my patio. But I have to tell you, peeps, this is actually relaxing and I enjoy it. So hey, take care. Grow plants in pots. It's relaxing. Let's see what you can do join me in starting a pot garden. All right, see ya.